Merry Christmas.
Hello, welcome to the Real Holidays. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kringle. Mike.
Today we played a 16-bit game called the Daze Before Christmas. Wasn't shown much love here in North America. It was released internationally on the Mega Drive as well as the Super Famicom. What you're looking at here are reproduction cards. Today we had the privilege of playing both versions and we compared them. What'd you think, Mike?
Well, first off, I'm going to say that the Mega Drive, the sound quality wasn't as as good as the Super Famicom. It was a bit crackly. The controls I thought were a little bit better on the Mega Drive versus the Famicom. And there were some enemies that were in here that wasn't on the Famicom. That's what I thought. What do you think?
Yeah, missing enemies on this version, slightly better sound. Kind of disagree. I definitely preferred the controls on this version. There's a little bit of a delay in the jump on the Genesis one, but the hit detection was way better on the Genesis version. Super Nintendo had a much closer perspective, more zoomed in, and a slightly quicker pace made it a little bit difficult to tell when enemies were coming. Rumor has it that this is based off the same engine as a Genesis game called We're Back, a dinosaur story, which was also developed by the same company, which is Sunsoft. That game was also ported to the Super Nintendo by High-Tech, but don't waste your time with that version because it's junk. But you can tell the similarities between the Genesis dinosaurs and the Days Before Christmas on both of these consoles. And there's a rumor going around that there was kind of this thing with the development team. What did you hear about that?
Well, what I heard is that during mid-production they decided that they were going to eventually port it to the Super Famicom, so they had one person who was pulled off the project and was in charge of porting it to the Super Famicom. And yeah, he did a pretty decent job, but there were some things that just weren't as good.
Yeah, all things considered, for one person to port it, it's pretty impressive, but certain things like the backgrounds, a little bit grainy and dark, whereas the Genesis had like that vibrant, like colorful pop to it. Both games are really graphically impressive, and the sprite animation is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like when Santa's running across the screen, it's pretty dang cool. One really messed up thing is there's this power-up where you get a cup of coffee and you turn into like a devil Santa. Don't know what that was all about. It's interesting, but it adds to the overall fun of it. Thanks for watching The Real Bit Wars, and have a very Merry Christmas. I was supposed to say that.